Hey, what is up, everybody? In today's video, I got myself here a copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I actually picked this up for just 40 bucks fairly recently. I got it specifically from Facebook Marketplace, which is currently the ideal place to be getting used games since Nintendo has been jacking up the prices of their games recently. Here in Canada, the prices of Switch games since 2017 were 79.99 Canadian dollars, which translates to about 60 US dollars roughly. But then um, they recently announced that they were raising the price by about $5. So um, not only are Switch 2 games really expensive now, normally priced around at least $100, but Switch games are going up to $85 instead of getting lower, which is traditionally what has happened in past generations. So, of course, uh, I'm not going to be I'm not interested in paying a premium for these games, so might as well buy a used copy, and that's what I have right here. The case is in okay condition. You can clearly see that whoever had it last didn't. There's a few bumps here and there, but it's fine. But yeah, Animal Crossing. This is the game that I did not pick up during the pandemic for whatever reason. I just simply didn't. And here I am, 5 years later, finally getting a copy for myself. So you can see right here, there's the cartridge, and you got some artwork in the back. Um, yeah, so on the back, you've also got a bunch of stuff here, like the game supports 1 to 4 players, amiibo compatible, and trust me, there's a lot of amiibos for this game. Only one, and unfortunately, Nintendo, they're pretty strict about the whole save file thing. Only one island will be created in a single system that is shared by multiple users, even if they use multiple games. An additional system will be needed if you want to live on an additional island. A system island save data cannot be transferred or copied to another system. Yeah, Nintendo's really strict about this thing because they don't want people like cheesing things, like because Animal Crossing relies so heavily on the real time of day for certain events. They don't want you just going in and cheesing things and just um, getting certain items by rewinding the clock, forwarding the clock, so on and so forth. But yeah, whatever. I've kind of come to accept this fact from Nintendo that they're the absolute worst when it comes to um, these sorts of things. But yeah, let's actually pop the game in now. Um, for a bit of context, I did play quite a bit of Animal Crossing New Leaf when that game came out. Well, actually, no. I got Animal Crossing New Leaf. Um, yeah, I got that as part of the Club Nintendo, I believe. Um, I got it digitally, which yeah, I got it. I got a copy of Animal Crossing New Leaf as part of the Club Nintendo Goodbye, I think, or the Goodbye. Um, I can't remember. Yeah, I can't exactly remember. All I know is I got a digital copy first, and then I got a physical copy later on, which came with the Welcome Amiibo update, which released 3 years after. And speaking of update, this game also has an expansion, that a paid expansion I should add, which you can also get by having an active subscription to Nintendo Switch Online. But of course, I don't have NSO, so I'm just stuck with the base game. And speaking of, yeah, let's actually see how much space this game takes up, because of course, since the game has since been updated, this also this also means that uh, you have the, and here we go. You don't have everything on the cartridge. Okay, so let's Okay, let's download the update. Okay, download. Of course, I gotta. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see how long it's gonna take. Okay, it shouldn't take too long. What I want to know is how big the update is. Okay, so according to this, according to this, um, according to the managed software section of the game, Animal Crossing New Horizons requires 3.9 gigabytes to install the patch, which is actually pretty small in by today's standards. By today's standards, you wish an update was this small, because usually like 10 times bigger than this, or even bigger than the game itself, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, I'll just let the update finish, and then I can start up the game. Now, I do wonder if Nintendo is going to go ahead with a new Animal Crossing game anytime soon, since this game sold, um, I think, 40 million units, which is an insane number to think about. And a lot of it was driven by the fact that this game was released at the right time. It was released at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, and of course, it also came out the same time as Doom Eternal, and so a lot of people were making a bunch of memes on that, since these are two very, very different games releasing on the same day, and also releasing at probably one of the worst periods in modern history in terms of medical crises. But yeah, I honestly don't know if the next game could possibly top it. Maybe, but it's hard to say. But there are also plenty of other games, case in point Stardew Valley, that cost significantly less but are just as good, if not better in some case for some people. So hopefully, if and when they release another Animal Crossing game, it does change up the formula a bit more than what we got with, let's say, New Horizons, because the potential for 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 an open world Animal Crossing game is limitless. Really, you can do so much with it. It's just Nintendo kind of plays it safe, um, with the releases sometimes. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with playing it safe, but over time it kind of leads to stagnation. But hopefully that changes soon. Now, if we take a quick look at the Nintendo eShop here, we can see that the expansion for the game. Um, let's see here. Nintendo Switch expansion pack membership. You can download and play this content at no additional costs. So, which is nice, but of course, not everyone wants Nintendo Switch Online. But as you can clearly see here, right here, it costs $35 just to buy this expansion, which is, I think, which is quite a bit of money, all things considered. And if we go back here, yeah, there's some Nintendo Switch Online special offer, as well as the Island Transfer Tool and the game itself, which as I mentioned, $84.99 plus tax, so it's almost $100 now after taxes. But yeah, let's see. Okay, I think the download is about to be done. All right, now that the update has finally finished downloading and has been installed, the game's starting up. Okay, let's see. Is it? Okay, it doesn't start you at the menu, but yeah. Okay, so this is the game. And all right, well, I'm gonna play this now. But yeah, that pretty much does it for this video, guys. $40 Canadian for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Pretty good deal, even in the year 2025, 5 years after release. But with that said, if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe as always, and I will see you next time. Good night, everybody.